Ladies and gentlemen, the Class 3 Missouri State Girls High School Championship is on the air. It's here. I'm watching from Balloon Boom Studios in downtown Holly Hills on the laptop. Misha TV's got a nice little deal. You get to pay a price to watch all the games, and then you, for a little additional couple dollars, you could have it for forever. Yeah. So if you have somebody in there, you whatever the situation, you'll have it. And what a great thing that could have back in the day for all the players. We could have had a go-to video. And in this case, you get whale certified. Oh! So it's Fort Zumwalt South, and then Bulldogs, and then it's the Angels of St.Joseph Academy. Both coaches are just outstanding, and the Fort Zumwalt Leanne Sanders has a lot of decades left, and this is could be the last game for the finale. The Irish queen of the pitch, Maureen McVey, is announcing her retirement. So we'll see how it plays out. She might have a reunion tour or something, But this could be it. And what a class act that St. Joe Academy has done for their coach, and the girls have, tightened up their bootstraps a little longer and came and gave the coach a good season to remember. And hopefully this game can prove for both of them. Coach Sanders, being able to fill in. There's a new queen, at Fort Zumwalt South. Fort Zumwalt has always been in Class 3, if I'm not mistaken. And St. Joe, because of attendance, they went down from 4 to 3. So it's they've been around, man. They know their soccer. And each girl's, it was an offside trap from the Angels, and it's the Bulldogs. We'll see if the referee agrees with them. I'm always suspicious when fullbacks give up they're going to call offsides. Oh man, and it's just a tough business, But play the whistle. You can't never go wrong with that. And so there's, looking at the screen, there's not that many people. I would have hoped that there would have been more, but that's how it goes, for whatever different reasons, And the upshot of the thing is that, you're hearing echoes. So, but here, that's the beauty of it, is that there's so many different ways to participate in the game. In person, stream, audio podcast, I really get a kick out of all of them. I was hoping to have a remote, assistant partner in the stands on a phone, doing, have some crowd noise or something about this or that. But hey, when you got to adapt, and you succeed with the adaptation. Now, we we are looking at a balanced team. Both of them are a balanced team with different, class, seniors, juniors, sophomores, some freshmen. It's outstanding. There's so many freshmen playing nowadays. But anyway, so you have this situation where it's a balanced attack in all parts of the field, defensively, midfield, and offensively. And, they play a good style of possession plus, goal to goal, to get a goal, shoot to score, and some, somewhat solid goalkeeping, not flash, but there consistently you have to make a good pass into the net, or a bomb to be able to score against these goalkeepers. And there's many different ways. The players, they all have dribbling abilities, passing. They're in body shape, formed, and they have grit. And they're they can play all facets of the game: long ball, sharp, precision passing, this, that, dribble. Get out of their way. Everybody, student body on the left post, and she dribbles at the right post. So it all works out. And there you go. You have the green jerseys with white trim for the Angels of St.Joseph, and you have the white shirts with the red charts for the Bulldogs of Ft.Z South. Ft.Z is a nickname for him. So there's all kinds of stuff, but neither team has a player like that junior from Ellsbury Silex named Gracie White. Grace White is already committed to go to Baylor University. And I mean to tell you, the gal looks like she's she scored 4 goals in their championship match today, Class 1. And she's a real authentic thing. Now, she's got 80 plus already and gold, so she'll finish with 100 plus golds in her career there. And she was a real deal. What a magnificent, all the youngsters could watch her and really learn how to play. There's no falling down with her. She keeps her balance and keeps the ball and has a beautiful touch with both feet. It's outstanding. And so that was a clinic. She gave a clinic for the last Friday night. I think she had the same. But Friday and Saturday, she gave a clinic, and magnificent way how she handles everything. So I'm having buffering problems with the and I've had it at the soccer park. I don't know what it is down there in Fitton, but man, trying to get a game without it a steady stream. Maybe it's on the south side. I don't know, in the rain or something, but it seems very dry and cool watching the girls run up and down. And they have the earlier match had Brian Haddock, he was a former Nearix Hall coach, doing the color commentary for the play-by-play announcer, and they're very good, outstanding, but you're getting something special here, ladies and gentlemen. You're getting to sit next to the whale, Am I seeing what you're seeing? Well, get your Mission TV, turn the sound down, and listen to the whale. Whale certified. There was a lack of communication with the goalkeeper in the back line, ball inside the 6-yard box, and the goalkeeper seemed like she just stood up from a set position, that she's going to take it, and the girl's trying to. Where was she going to hit the ball at? Spinning and everything. So it was a tough moment. And you got some. There's only 8 minutes that passed, so you got some jitteries. You got some jitters here, and both schools haven't been in the final for several years. You're missing out on this, you're missing out on that. You say, hey, man, what's going on? And or you get into the final and you don't win it. It's a tough thing. You can't wait to get back. Well, they're here now. There's no more wishing. And so they're all excited. Their schools are excited. Their communities. It's really nice when it works out that the school and the fans are all basically, redirection. Goalkeeper was alert. That's what it means is that you're ready for anything, ready for everything. Because there's nothing that just happens, And the whole idea behind goalkeeping is that you react to an action. You don't do what you want to do because you want to do it that way. The action determines your reaction. So if you think the ball's going left and it goes right, all right then. So let's get that worked out. So I have nothing but hope. I really hope it works out, because I need it. I need a workout, and I'm going to try I'm going to try it. Oh, whatever is best for you. Yeah. So that's how it's going to be. And that's how it's going to be. So that's how there's going to be a little change in plans, is that, instead of just doing the whole game side by side, our special guest announcer is going to call in or halftime, something work out like that. But when when the special guest calls, we'll put them on. How about that, huh? Oh, yeah. So we'll see what happens and see, we'll try to match wits on this thing. Do we see the same happenings? So here it is. It's 30 minutes. 30 minutes left. So the first 10 minutes, you got a little bit this and that. I thought the Bulldog, could have popped it in, but there had to be a reason why not, and I'll go with that for sure. But there's no, really bad complaints, no bad plays. Just that one little, that one little special moment, and it would work out. But, it will come because it sure looks like it's going to be coming in spades and aces, I mean, there's just, you could just feel it. I don't know what it's like there, but you could just feel it. Like there's an explosion of great soccer and fanfare about to unleash itself upon the masses. So it's going back and forth, a lot of good midfield play, but there's it's always, I thought you were going this way or you were going that way, and so there's no purpose, on purpose, for a purpose of passing, passing the ghost and so forth. And the girl that is supposed to be passing, I was thinking about a whole different deal than what happened here. So everybody's going to have to, take it easy, forgive and forget. Just, unbelievable, and like there's an issue. Well, that's the whole idea behind issues, is that there's nobody to fix them. Now, all I know here, I wish I had an assistant, to help me out, but I don't think they could even do it. It's happening down there, and you can, geez, you sit in a seat and they're standing in front of you, or they're loud talking. Oh my God, here it comes. Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen. You talk about the 12th player, number 12. She's part of the 11, but I don't know how she did it to get the ball away from a sure goal from the Angel. Like she slid, and I don't know how she did it. It was like the 12th Bulldog going on to hit the ball out. It's unbelievable how she did it. The Angel of St. Joe could not have done anything better, and oh my gosh, just outstanding. That was a moment. That was a special moment. And they got a corner kick, and we'll see what happens here. You want to keep it on field. Oh, nice back post. Angels are getting ready. Now, I'm stream freeze, Yeah. Oh my God. Hit the crossbar. it goes over the head of an angel leaping up to head it in. And as it's going over her head, another angel appears and left foots it, beautiful volley, and hits the crossbar. Holy moly, ladies and gentlemen, that's two. What the? Oh, now another corner kick. Oh, my goodness. If the Bulldogs can withstand this pressure, holy moly. Well, it did go out of bounds. It crossed. No, she thought somebody was going to get it. Now it's officially a corner kick for St. Joe's. There's a lot of, you feel the uncertainty of the Bulldog. And you don't want that. You want confidence. So we'll see what the Angels can do out here. They got me going here, got me going there. Everybody wants to do the deal. Oh, they do it again. Oh, my gosh. You can't get the whatchamacallit, the replays if you see it live, and pardon. So there, you can't see it live. If you see it live, you can't get the the sudden the replay. And you got here. It's work on your own. You're listening to the whale, and oh, there it is. They got it. Just a super play by herself. She knows it. She wanted it, and she takes it, and it's just a magnificent play. I was in the midst of buffering, and when I got back on, she takes the ball on the right side of the field to the goalkeeper's left, takes it and puts it back across her body into the far post. Here comes that over the top, the gold in the sky. I guess when you're not over the ball and you're just going to lift it over a little shark goalkeeper back in the day. You're playing high school ball here. And so you got to get over the ball and bomb it. You can't lift it over somebody's head. So here it is, man. 1-0. Now, the statistics overwhelmingly favors the team that scores the first goal. For whatever psychological or whatever benefit it is to score the first goal, it statistically holds up to all investigation. But it's not precise. It's not 100%, right? So the Bulldogs got to come back. Now, and you know that whole story. Even if the Angels go up 2-0, that's a tough score because who scores the next goal, right? If it's 2-1 or if it's 3-0. So it's a whole different, and there's 16 minutes left in the first half. The game is played in 2 halves and overtime if you need it, and to finish it up in PKs. First 5, and then 1 at sudden death after that. So there it is, how are you going to make everything right? you know, is that you can't. You know, for the Angels, they were persistent. Knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want, eh? Twice on the pipe if the answer is no. Well, they knocked 3 times. They, great play, defensive play by a Bulldog. Then it hit the crossbar, and man, she hit a shot that it was, man, you would have to be this side shy of a professional to stop that shot. And it's very, really something, is both teams are allowing dribblers to show their stuff. And what I mean by that is that there's a way to defend, and there's a skill set involved in all of it. And so, the dribbler isn't matching, they're surpassing the defender. And, man, it's a beautiful sight when the defender, just no problem taking candy from a baby, So it's really, really something to see both sides of the ball. But at each team, oh, great cross. Oh, here it comes. Oh, what a play. Woo, man. But it didn't go off the Bulldog. It went high and over from the Angel. But that's a situation where you got going here is that magnificent ball control. And it's like almost to a person, but that defensive, there's only a few defensive folks out there, and you have to have that. You have to have a balance. The same way with using both feet. If you're only a one-footed player, you're lacking, And here it is. Oh, great play, Bulldog. Oh, and out of bounds. So that's the transition from being a defender to starting an attack. Being on the attack, losing the ball, and can't defend. It's and it's all throughout the game. It's not in minutes and, this part of the game or against this team. You'll see it in practice and in games. You play games like you practice. So that's now St. Joe's got a dead ball, I guess maybe 15 feet outside the corner of the 18, So we got the goalkeeper sets up a nice two-woman wall. She hits it to the far post. It's coming over. It's knocked down and over the top. The reason to knock it down is to keep it down. Once the ball is down, keep it on the turf. Those hot shots, just a couple feet off the turf burners, That's, man, that's what you want. If you love to boom it and ripple that net, well then, have at it, but you got to do it. And there's no reason, dramatic classes. If you lose the ball, you lose the ball. You don't have to tell everybody. We all seen it. Okay? So, it's a trouble state. If your mind is in a funk without rhythm, then it takes really something special to get out of that funk. It just doesn't, you just don't click it on and off like this streaming is doing, you know. So I don't know what to make of it. But all I know is you know that I know that you know. I need a producer. I need an IT genius. And I'm going to throw something out at you. Is that I want you to know that I know that you know because I'm where I know I know. I think I wrote it down. I know that I know I'm where I know that I know I know. I know. Because I'm where I know. I know. Oh, just a couple feet, width on the field for the sideline. You can't. One side of the sideline, the other side of the sideline. And you got St. Joe Angels going crazy in the stands. They're bouncing up and down. They got to be loud, and here they go. Here comes all across. Oh, on crosses, when you're in the mixer, there's several players. Not every, is going to get the ball. Okay, so it's going, the ball's going to this one girl, and I'm next to her or a couple yards away. Hey, move to feel like where you're thinking it's going to head, where the rebound will be, and get that ball, man. Just don't look, ball watch. You're not going to get the ball. There's no way, no how. So go get into an area, space, where you will be able to get a ball. And then that comes from experience, the flight of the ball, what, side of her head it hits and this and that, and where the ball goes, and ba-ba boom, ba-ba bang, before realizing, my gosh, you have it. And then doing the understanding, it will be harder for me to head this ball, let it go over, so my teammate behind me will have perfect vision and body posture to put the ball in the net. That's what it's all about, sister. So, and brothers, out there. Put the ball in the net. And that it demands that you have a great goalkeeping that will keep it out, because you're not going to be denied because you hit it within the frames. Long, without that backspin, goes right to the goalkeeper. The only way that pass could be successful if I was in the net, because I just turned 68 the other day, and I mean to tell you, I'm going back to my, before I was, 10 years old. And come out, get off that line. I was a stay-at-home goalkeeper. And I wasn't too much after getting banged around some. I said, oh, man, can somebody else get it? Do I have to go out here? So, but the goalkeepers have to move. You have to own that box. And the flight of the ball, you're right there. And you have to understand, if you're a offensive attacking, what type of goalkeeper you're playing against. So, beautiful pass. and an Angel hit it, and it went off a Bulldog, and I don't know where it's going to go. It's Bulldog ball. So, I got a patience of a saint, with this streaming, this buffering. I mean to tell you, I think there's something voodoo down there, man. I mean, they had really top flight professionals, and it's no good. Always something. And then when you got, a crew that's in the rain, they didn't, cover the people stepping all over the cables and everything. I'm not. I got a Dell computer. I'm okay. Oh man. Oh wow. Oh, it was. Could have been, should have been, would have been, and then this gal is so confident because she already worked it out with her player. She just turned no look pass into an open space of an onrushing Angel. She just put the ball there. I'll get to it. And man, magnificent. Just that's how to play. That was a clinic. That was a clinic, ladies and gentlemen. She crosses the ball. Oh, great play by that same Bulldog. So that Bulldog defender is having a good game, boy. She can really play this position. And so, I'm back and forth on this thing. We're coming out to around 8 minutes. And I don't know. I guess I'll wait for the phone call, but I'm almost in a position where, I'm going to do it one half, upload, download, and do the next half. But it's 1-0 still with the Angels of St. Joseph Academy. Bulldog puts it in the mixer. The girl's trying to find some space, dribbling, but always a green shirt follows them. This girl got stripped of the ball from the Angel, and then so they're playing differently. Seemingly to me, St. Joe's being up 1-0 than had they been tied at 0. So we'll see how that plays out. That strategy can hold up because they were doing some good soccer. Now they're more, okay, let's just defend it. And there's a gal, she runs to the ball, see if she catches the ball. I'm in buffered, but that's why if you can't get to the ball, an Angel knows how to use their body to stop the flow. Going for the ball, but using her body, she was, a half a step to her left. The girl could have went over her right shoulder and get that ball, but she's in the ball line, going after the ball. She has the right to, and you can't, are you a tailgater? You get a ticket, So there it is. Ball's up in the air, take it down. And now you switch it, but you're switching in the middle. Now this is open field with the girl coming on the, too much. Oh, yes, oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, unbelievable. The long legs of the forward for the for Fort Stonewall South, a Bulldog. Oh, man, to try to see that number. But she had to fight it off again and again. And to take that one long leg, to be able to stick a foot in there, it hit a far post underneath the Angel goalkeeper. Just phenomenal. Oh, that's one up. It was their number 10. Number 10. Oh, unbelievable. Well done. And you see the rhythm of the game. It could go back and forth and go, that you don't know. You got to keep it going. Traditionally, in the soccer world, when you score the first goal, you want to score another one within the next 10 minutes. All right? So you're there at 2. And you want to finish a half 2-0. And then you do that for the next half. Score the first goal, score again within 10 minutes. And don't give up a goal. I mean, so here we go. 2 + 2 is 4. And so here's Coach Guns. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, how about that, ladies and gentlemen? Coach Guns. We know her from Oakville High School, varsity head coach. But other people know her as a Hall of Famer at Sickman High School and the Hall of Famer at Missouri State University.
Well, hello there, Will.
All right, then. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear. I have a connection with the laptop, the streaming. It sometimes it freezes up, and but otherwise, man, was that a goal? Oh! Was it?
It was beautiful. The St. Joe's goal, very nice cross finish goal, and they had a lot of chances early on. Lots of corner kicks. Hit the crossbar. One hit the corner of the goal, and then it seemed like South didn't really have really much of an attack until the end. I don't know if St. Joe just got a little gassed or what, but South just started bringing it on that last part of the half.
Yeah.
And it was nice, that little play that the girl took it in, and nice little flat ball into the back of the net.
That's right. And you know that I know that we're seeing the same game, because that's what I've been saying. And I have a kind of a new saying. It's going to take a little while, but I know that I know, and I'm aware that I know I know.
Do you know?
Yeah, I'm in the place. I'm where I know. And this is.
Are you sure?
Boom. So this is really something I was talking about. There's only 3 more minutes left and some change, and I'm hoping somebody really wants to score that next goal, before the half.
I would say St. Joe's definitely had majority of the possession, but it was almost like they kind of lost their fight a little bit, and South kind of brought on more of a fight near the end there.
Yeah.
And who knows who's going to bring them to set the tone second half. But,
exactly.
It's been a pretty good game. It's been a good game.
Oh, absolutely. It's how it was advertised, and yeah. So
and then the refs letting them play. There's been some little bit of some fouling going on, but
Yeah.
other than that, he's kind of just letting them go.
Well, those
But
Angels, that Angels section, they're pretty loud down there, huh?
yeah, the Angels are being super loud, so it's a really good environment today here.
Yeah.
It feels great, even though we got a little bit of drizzles going on, but it's nice and cool out, so
Uh
that's
huh.
nice.
Are you on the camera side of the field, or you across the way in the stands?
I'm on the camera side.
Uh huh.
I'm, yeah, we're sitting right behind St. Joe's bench.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah, no, they've been kind of moving girls around, but for the most part, St. Joe's, if they can come out and keep their game plan that they had early on and finding Maggie, and Maggie's making some really good plays. She had a bunch of nice runs into the box. She's been key to their attack. She just got that yellow card, but it seems to have just gotten a little choppy there at the end. But that's state championship soccer for you. Leave it all on the field.
That's right. That's right. And I got to ask you, Guns, I got some questions for you until, how we work this out. But the social media versus the day back in the day, and since you started coaching, has it, isn't it treasure to have this on a video of your state game, uh, and a video for lifetime, or even a podcast with Wales certified on it that you have it. Do you miss that you could have had when you were a player? You could have had it, or and then when you first start coaching, has it really been a big change?
Oh my gosh, it's crazy nowadays what you have with not only the social media and just, certain teams, whatever coach they have can be a little bit more active in their social media than others. And, with mine, I really like doing all of that. It's just something that I enjoy with the social media side and promoting my players. And it's fun. It's a time commitment, but it is really fun. But yeah, what I miss is I don't have a whole lot of videos of me playing back in the day. Like, I have some. But that's back when my mom had to carry the 40-pound video camcorder to come out and have it on the sidelines with the tripod. And,
Yeah,
I was
man.
lucky to get a couple videos that way. But no, it's awesome what we have nowadays. It's the live streaming and the podcast with Whale Certified and other podcasts out there, and just, the access to watching these games and interviewing these players is really awesome.
So after they call tournaments, showcase and showing your the skill set that you have, you think the girls pump it up, when they know that the camera's on?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think if at any point you're, know that you're on camera or you're, could be filmed or anything along those lines, you're definitely going to get a little bit more pumped up than if nothing's going on. So I think it's also fun for them to have that as well.
Yeah. It's such a training aid to see what you're doing and see what the other girl or team is doing. That you could, because I don't, you get to see, but you ever heard of this Grace White from Ellsbury Silex? She scored four goals in the Class 1 game.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, totally. She's got 80-something. She's a junior. 80-something goals. 80-plus goals.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's a real thing. She's already committed to go to Baylor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And so if it ever comes across, you hear it and see it, what a gifted player,
Yeah, well, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't walked down, and I kind of walked by the Elias game and the Notre Dame Battalion game. Actually, I'll walk down there now and check out what's going on with that. I'm guessing that's the third place game, maybe. Yeah,
Yeah, right, exactly.
for Class 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting ready to start up second half right now, St. Joe's.
Okay. And
Well, I'll call back in a little while
okay. All right.
and just
Wonderful.
give another little update.
All right then. Thank you, Coach Guns. You've been off the
Yeah.
charts.
All right. Thanks, Wales.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Coach Guns, ladies and gentlemen. Oakville High School coach, played at all levels, and just a dynamic personality in the soccer community around town. She has a what they call WASA, WAOS. I believe that's how. I still haven't. I got to take classes to pronounce it. But we are Oakville Soccer, and she has the ability to really fire up the Tiger Nation over there, and really makes for a great place where you're very appreciative that you have a coach who took it upon themselves to, you say, oh man, I'm down here, I should be over there playing, No, you play where you want to play, we're able to play and be the best that you can be. So what I got going here is this. I don't want to, stop it and then having to do a two-part series. But I think I have to. Okay, so I'm going to pop it off here. And then I got to take care of some business. And then I'll come back for the next half to finish it out, to see if it goes to PKs. I don't know. It's 1-1. But I think that'll be the best. And that's why, I could use a producer. I could use, have, a well-certified an assistant, of some sort. So here we are. I'm going to take it off, and you know that I know that you know. Go where you seen it, you heard it, and you're to get part 2. Ba-lum-bum. And remember, I know that you know I'm where I know I know.